Hey guys, I just thought I'd make a quick video on overviewing what Spotify is. Spotify is a new music streaming service, and basically it's music on demand. It's kind of like iTunes, only that no songs are actually downloaded. All the songs are actually streamed from the cloud, as now everyone calls it. And most of you are familiar with the ping service that was brought to you with the new iTunes version 10, which in my opinion was a complete fail on Apple's part. I've never had any use for it, and I don't think I ever will. But it's basically ping on steroids, and it actually works and is enjoyable to use. So since songs are not actually downloaded to your computer, Spotify has really focused on the playlist aspect of music. Basically, you can create your own playlists, you can create collaborative playlists, you can send playlists to your friends, you could send individual songs to your friends even. And of course, being in the digital age, Spotify has implemented Facebook and Twitter in their music service. But what's the nice thing about it is that it doesn't actually publish what you're listening to automatically. If you're really excited about Paramore's new single and you want to tweet to your followers about it, I guess you can go ahead and do that, but it's not really my deal. So that's basically it. It's pretty much music on demand, streamed from the cloud. And now I'll give you a basic overview of the actual Spotify app. So here it is, Spotify running on the Mac. And on your left-hand column, you have What's New, Play Queue, Inbox devices, and you have your playlists and your own music library. So for the first tab in the What's New, you pretty much have new releases, what's popular, and you can go into these different sub-tabs, and here are the top lists. It's basically like iTunes, very similar to iTunes. Basically the top 100, you have the top 100 tracks and albums, and you could switch it around to artists if you wanted to. So Amy Winehouse is now number 2 on Spotify, and I could just as easily go back down to the top 100 tracks. You could also go to a feed here. It's basically like Spotify's Twitter, updates they roll out. If something's fixed, they'll go ahead and know about it here. And you can also go to your play queue, which is basically what's playing now. So if I selected one of these playlists as the active playlist, then all those songs would appear right here in your play queue. And you could view your history or what's upcoming and not played yet. And you could also go to your inbox. This is another feature I really, really like. As you can see, my friend here, he sent me a song called Marching Band, and I liked it. And it's just a really convenient way of sharing your music and telling your friends what you should check out. And under Inbox, you have your devices. With Spotify, you can choose to sync your iPod or your iPhone and Android. And something I should probably point out, it's kind of misleading. Since no songs are actually downloaded on your computer from Spotify, you can only sync the songs that are already on your computer via iTunes. So that's something that's kind of misleading. So if you do choose to sync your iPod with Spotify, then any of the tracks you come across in Spotify won't actually be synced to your device. Only the songs currently in your library will be synced. And same goes for the iPhone and Android option. And another thing I should note is that if you choose to sync your device with Spotify, then it will basically remove the sync from iTunes and replace it with a sync from Spotify. So basically, it'll be kind of like wiping your device. But it won't wipe your device. It'll just clear your device of all the songs and sync it with Spotify. And on the right-hand side, we have the People tab, which is filled with all your friends. And if I wanted to go ahead and view my friend's profile, all I would need to do is click on their profile. And here I'm brought up with a series of information, including their starred songs, which is basically like a favorite system. So if you like a song, go ahead, star it. And below that are his different playlists that he has published for the public to view. And if you really like a playlist, say, wow, this playlist of chill beats, I really like these beats, you can go ahead and subscribe, which is kind of like YouTube. So basically you'll be following this playlist, and whatever else my friend John here decides to add to this playlist, I'll be notified and it will be updated. Up at the top you can see his top artists and top tracks, which is pretty much self-explanatory. So now let me go ahead and show you how the actual streaming part of this service works. Say I wanted to hear Paramore's new single. Well, not really new, but semi-new. I just go ahead, search up Paramore. I'm brought up with the search results here. Here are a list of all Paramore songs. And I can go to Paramore's actual Spotify page. And here you're brought up with a little bio. When the group was formed, related artists. This is really cool. It's kind of like Genius, but not really. Basically artists that sound similar. And you can choose to share this group. You could be like, wow, I really like Paramore. You can send it off to all your Facebook friends if you choose to. So I'll just go ahead and share Paramore. There it goes. And you can see their top hits, their top songs, top tracks, as well as a view of all their albums. And if you go further, you can see their singles and also what other albums they appear on. So here is what I was looking for, Paramore's new single, Monster. So I can go ahead and play that. That is a great track. I love Paramore. They're my favorite band. So say I wanted to make a new playlist. All I would do is hit this new playlist button. Then I would title it to whatever I wanted to. So a new playlist has been created. And what you can do is actually drag the song into the playlist. Wow, that is mighty convenient. And you can add as many songs as you want to different kinds of playlists. And that's generally what Spotify focuses on, the playlist aspect of music. And say I wanted to make this playlist a collab playlist. All I'd have to do is right click, collaborative, check this option as a collaborative playlist. And now whoever I send this playlist to, they can go ahead and add songs themselves, which is a really nice feature. I have a couple going on right here. So if I wanted to send this to one of my friends, and they just could add their favorite songs, and it would be a pretty rockin' collab playlist. Another thing I want to go over is the library and local files aspect. Basically, Spotify imports your songs from your iTunes library to make available for play. But here's the thing. Sometimes with the local files on your library, sometimes they conflict with the Spotify version of the song, so you won't be able to play it. So that is why I have chosen to not import my iTunes library, so I could just keep both of those applications separate. And if you add a local file from your computer into a playlist, into a public playlist that your friends can view, if they try to play it, they won't be able to play it because it's considered a local file, and you just won't be able to play it, unfortunately. So that's why I've decided to keep those two applications separate, because if I add a song to a playlist and my friend can't play it, then it kind of defeats the purpose. And the final thing I want to go over is the pricing for this. You may be wondering, wow, this seems like a really, really kickin' service. How much is it? Well, my friend, the answer is free. Absolutely free. You can hop on over to the Spotify website and request an invitation, and you might have to wait a couple days, but usually I got my invitation fairly quickly, and you will have access to Spotify free, and you will get this, which is absolutely free. It's a great service. It's probably one of my favorite apps right now. It's got a lot going for it. But if you are very impatient and don't want to wait for an invitation, Spotify offers a couple of subscription options, and I'll go ahead and show you those now. So here are Spotify's subscription options. Here is the free option, but you need an invitation. But the good thing is, it's free. Next option is, which is what I have, is a $5 a month option, and basically it removes the ads. With Spotify free, you will receive ads in the bottom and in the right, and they will occasionally interrupt your listening of music with a couple of audio ads, and I just found that highly annoying, so I just went ahead and got myself a Spotify Unlimited subscription, which is awesome. The next and ultimate Spotify experience comes with Spotify Premium, which is $10 a month, and basically you get no ads, offline mode for playlists, and Spotify on your mobile. So Spotify does have an Android and iPhone app available, but you can only use them if you have Spotify Premium. And again, removes the ads, and this offline mode, this is basically what downloads them to your computer. So if I was traveling like on a, 10-hour flight to London or something like that, I could just create a playlist from these tracks if I wanted to, make a new playlist, and I could sync them to either my iDevice, Android phone, or my laptop. And it makes them available for offline listening. And that goes for $10 a month. If I scroll down here, it gives you a nice little chart of what you do and what you do not get with the different subscription options. And once you upgrade to the either $5 a month or $10 a month, you get a handful of 5 invitations you can send to your friends. I have currently used 3. I will give one away to the first person that comments on this video. That sounds fair. So if you want Spotify, you want to try it out, go ahead, leave a comment, and I will hit you up with a Spotify invite. And honestly, this is probably my favorite app that's out right now. It is a wonderful service. I was talking to my friend about it earlier, and he said to me, "Who needs iTunes now when you have Spotify?" And I think that's pretty accurate. I mean, you have all these songs available to you for absolutely free. I think it doesn't get much better than that. So that is where I will leave off. And again, I hope to see you next time.